Come fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000
All right. Let me this is here we go again, round 2 of this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Hello to all of you. Just amazing, positive people of the Pop Culture Corner. It's me, it's good old JP. And welcome to the first episode on this channel of my series, The Games That Made Us. Now, a little bit of rundown. Basically, this show is a show that I had an idea for to basically talk about all things gaming related and, just have conversations, strike up some good talks and some good memories along the way. And that's what we're going to do here today. I have this episode 6 of this series. I'm going to be working with Ty to try to get the previous 5 episodes over here, because this is going to be the new home of this show. It is no longer going to be on my channel. It is going to be on the Pop Culture Corner as part of the content that I am bringing to the Pop Culture Corner as a member of the Pop Culture Corner. With all that being said, there's a few things in the back that are going to have to be done as we move along. So that's just the nature of things. Anyway, today we're talking about indie games and what they have done for the industry, some of our favorites and all that stuff. And I don't have my buttons to work with, so with all that being said, though, I do have a guest in the back. I'm going to bring him on now. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him. He's a regular on my channel, and I'm glad he's over here with me on this channel. It is Black Ops. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty good. I see you already getting Franco'd over here as well.
Franco'd over here. Dude, like I'm going to have to work with my layouts. I'm going to have to work with Ty to get these layouts like the way that I need them to be. I'm going to have my own set. I'm going to have my own thing going, but for now, I'm just borrowing this one, basically. But anyway, man, you said you're doing all right today?
Yeah. Just been doing a lot of homework, studying for exams, stuff like that.
That college life, I
sucks.
Don't miss it at all.
It's horrible.
I don't miss studying.
This is how it makes me feel. 1 second. This is how it makes me feel.
Oh God.
It's not fun. It's not
also
fun.
the face Drake Bell himself made when the FBI busted in his door in Nicaragua. But anyhow, we're gonna jump right into this bad boy. So, and we will have another guest joining us. It's the usual suspects is what I call the combination of
wow.
Jimbo, myself, and this guy. TW, he's going to be joining us later. Uni life. Oh, Jesus. Anyhow, college makes you feel like going to Mexico and changing your name.
Oh my God.
He's no longer Drake Bell. He is he is Drago Siren.
I'm Senor Bell.
No. He's Senor Siren. Instead of a bell, he's a siren now.
Listen,
I tell you what I call myself.
God,
You don't tell me.
No!
You don't tell me. I don't care what channel this is on. I'll still do this to you every single time.
I don't have my cloaker either. I don't have my
Exactly.
cloaker.
You're not prepared.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh, I'm about to have to work on that. Okay. Speaking of which, that's the I'm gonna do an update video on my channel at some point explaining what my channel's content is going to be moving forward. But anyway, yeah, indie games, the lifeblood of, well, not the lifeblood, but how do I put this? The transfusion bag of the game industry. Because without indie games, a lot of gamers would have probably left the gaming atmosphere because of just like how ridiculous AAA gaming has gotten. Oh my God, Jimbo, would you like to tell us about your extended warranty? What?
I like to talk to you guys about your car's extended warranty and what that means, but I also came here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
I don't. We okay. Gonna get, damn you, TW. When you get on here, I'm gonna give you such a verbal thrashing. Anyway, yeah, indie games are a big part of the gaming industry now, but back when they first started, like it really was like this small, like corner booth, small corner booth at PAX type of deal. You had games like Fez, which God bless the man that made Fez, because he went through actual hell to make the game, and then he got so much shit from, just the fans, right? Hey, Rhea's in the chat. Hello, Rhea. Just tell everyone to smash that like button. Yep. And hopes we have a fun stream. Thank you, Rhea. Hoping next time you'll be able to join us. I love having gaming conversations with Rhea. Been over on her channel a lot too. It's been great. TB, why did you just send a picture of a fish? You know what? No, I'm not gonna worry about this.
Oh my! Just don't worry about it. Let's talk about indie games. I don't really know about the early stages of like the indie games, but I definitely have played a lot of them. I mean, I know there's Little Nightmares, which is, I guess you can consider an indie game, which is a fantastic indie game, as well as the most memed about indie game, Undertale. That's an extremely popular.
Oh, Undertale. We'll get to the importance of Undertale. That's
okay.
But like, I have a semi good like memory of, like, more so memory than actual history playing. I did eventually hop into the indie game craze, and here's the thing, like, right, like a few years, like many years ago at this point, I was gaming with some buddies, and they were like, Netta, why don't we get the experiences that we used to have when we were kids playing AAA games? And I'm like, we do get those. It's just not in AAA games anymore. It's in the indies. Indies are made by people that love gaming to its core. They love the foundations of what made gaming so much fun and awesome for them when they were kids, and they want to share that with a new generation. Whether it be games, like you said, like Undertale, that are inspired by, it's no secret that Toby Fox loves Earthbound, and that game inspired him to make Undertale. He worked on mods and modded Undertale game before he made, modded Earthbound before he made Undertale. And you have games like Shovel Knight, where it's a return of the 2D pixel platformers of the past, and it's literally the poster child for indie games. Now, Shovel Knight is the poster child for indie games. And a lot of them are made through, Indiegogo and fundraising and kickstarting and all that stuff. And gaming fans eat it up. There's so many successful indie games out now that were made because of crowdfunding. Like, it's just insane how passionate gamers are. And this also shows the industry that we want good games. We don't want these half-broken messes that we've discussed about before on another stream. Black Ops, like,
I completely agree with you on that one, bud. That'd be a whole other stream we could have, like, just dedicated talking about the current state of gaming and the broken messes. That would be a Frustrating.
This is true. Yacht Club Games have a new Kickstarter, and it's already made its goal. I can look up I need to look up the name of the game real quick, but basically, they said that this new game is if Shovel Knight is their Mario, then this game is going to be their Zelda. Is what they said, and that's a pretty bold statement to make. I want to see what the name of this game is. Oh, come on. It's literally, it should be right there. Yeah. Mina the Hollower. Mina the Hollower is their new game. And they said that this game is going to be their Zelda. They also made a game called Cyber Shadow. I've been waiting on a limited run games like physical release of it, but I guess it's not coming. So I'm going to buy it digitally. That's like Ninja Gaiden and all of that. Thank you, TW. Yeah, Mina the Hollower. It's already reached its goal. Like that's the insane thing. This game has already reached its crowdfunding goal. See if I can get to the Kickstarter campaign. So they have 5 days left. Oh my god. As of today, February 26, 2022, they needed $311,503. They have 5 days left. Okay. There is 17,814 backers as of right now. They have made $1,023,104.
Oh, wow.
People believe in Yacht Club Games, and
clearly.
Yeah, because, dude, if you've not played Shovel Knight, it is so good. They made the original campaign, and then they made 3 extra campaigns based on 3 of the bosses. And then they made like a Smash Bros. Game inside their game with all of their characters. That's in one game.
Wow.
Like, Shovel Knight, and I will absolutely be getting Mina the Hollower when it comes out. I just right now don't have the funds to support this particular Kickstarter. I did support a game Kickstarter for like a I'm honestly doing this because it looks hilariously fun. But it's a Metroidvania dating sim.
Are you what?
It's a Metroidvania platforming dating sim. It is hilarious.
No. Is there any like images or anything about?
Yup. Okay, I can pull it up.
You need to pull this up because I need to.
Oh, I will.
What? Because as soon as you said dating sim, I shamed you. I shamed you.
Hold on. Nah, fam. This is great. It's so great. It's like The Bachelor meets Castlevania. It's so funny.
Lord.
It's called Romancevania.
Oh no. Stop.
I'm like I can actually spell. That'd be great too. I can look up the Kickstarter. Oh, there it is, Romancevania. I backed it to a point where like I'm gonna get a physical copy of this game when it comes out.
I just need to see this. I need to. Oh no, just what you're.
Also, Metroidvania dating sim. Yes, Metroidvania dating sim. Everyone,
I'm cringing.
And here's
so
the thing:
hard
it's
right now.
not. It is not a horny game. That is the big thing here.
But it's a dating sim, though. I mean,
it's a dating sim, dude. But dating sims are great. This is it.
I don't know though. Like they're dating sims. Why don't you just?
This is it.
Oh my. Oh,
Romancevania.
Bro, you just said it's not a horny game. What the fuck are you
It's not a horny game, though. It really ain't. Team members from BioShock say hit perception.
No, they're not. Go back up. Hold up. Did it just say...
I'm going to do a review of this game.
No. Dracula meets the Bachelor. Hot as Hades.
Hades, funny as hell.
Team members from BioShock.
Saints Row and Perception are working on this game.
No. Oh.
Yeah.
No. Backers pledged.
Yeah.
Wow. What does that say? 3,231 backers pledged $216,889 to help bring this project to life. Wow. People must really want another horny game. You there, Meta?
I don't know what happened. Anyway,
I was just
Yep.
cringing at the horny game. I don't even know the name of it.
It ain't a horny game.
I don't
bro.
want to.
I'm sick. Bruh, I am so sick of all my friends telling me I play horny games, and it's not a horny game.
I mean,
Bruh,
are they
I
all
can't do
dating
nothing. I can't
sims?
find peace. I'm just gonna play the trailer.
Okay,
Yeah, I pledged.
dude,
I pledged $40.
you pledged. I mean, okay. I mean, I would have. If I would have pledged,
I'm getting
I
it
would
on
have pledged.
Switch.
I would have pledged 2 fucking rubles. That's how much I would have pledged.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. It needed $200,000. It made its goal by an extra 16 grand.
Yeah, 3,000 backers. I mean, they all
Game Informer even like took a look at it. Like,
because
you
hey,
can now play as a
why-
female Dracula. Like, this is great. Look at this. Look at this gameplay.
yeah, let me suck your dick.
Hold on. Hey, look at this. Look at this. This is this actual gameplay.
Oh yeah, I know this is definitely gonna get fucking dicey. It's like,
Baby, let me just suck on your
Introducing the
neck.
thirsty Metroidvania.
oh my.
Really I did not mean to turn this into like a shame thing for me, but you should pledge to me this campaign, dude. I can't. It's not that I don't have any more campaign money to give, but I just can't. Anyway, no. Romance your way across Transylvania, gathering absurd monsters, craft weapons, learn magic, and more. Build your castle. Grow the party mansion.
Meta, you're going full horny robot right
It's more
now.
customers to move in and decide where
I think the horny attacked him.
monsters live to get stat and skill bonuses. Empire, you drag, you playboy, you pimp. I'm getting the Switch version.
Oh my.
This is great.
I don't know if it was
These
just
are
me,
the
but you
monsters.
went
Dude,
full
this game's great.
robot.
Oh shit.
That was the I'm trying to figure out
I
like
know
what the
what
hell
it is.
just happened. It might be me because I have like 4 tabs open.
It's
but I
probably
don't
again my
think it is.
connection. I only can share so much. But anyway,
Yeah.
that game is going to be amazing. I'm going to do a review on it. It's going to be amazing, and I'm going to have a
You
ball
need to do
laughing
like
my
a gaming
ass
bit
off.
of it. You need to like stream it.
Oh, dude, I might actually, I might actually stream it.
He went horny bot. Yeah, I know, TW.
I didn't though.
You did though.
I didn't
You're
though.
like, you're like
Imagine
like,
the boys kink shaming you.
imagine. I mean, dude. Okay, listen.
The boys
As
shaming
soon as you
though.
got to the frame and that like clip of the game, and it's like when he's like, I think he's like sucking her neck or something. I'm like, like dancing with her in like a fucking Beauty and the Beast hall. I'm like, oh my god, I know it's gonna get really cringy here. To be like,
Can I suck on your neck, please?
It's gonna be great, bro. I
it's gonna
might
be
actually
so
stream this
fucking
game.
cringy but funny. I bet it's gonna be cringy and funny. But I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm getting it. I see nothing but a barrel of laughs. For $40, I'm gonna get a barrel of laughs.
I mean, shit.
Oh my god.
Why not?
I'm gonna get this game twice. I'm gonna get it for PlayStation. I'm gonna get it for fucking Switch.
No, don't. No. What?
I'm gonna get it for Switch. No, I'm
You're
getting it for
going mad.
Switch.
You mad man.
I'm getting it for Switch. I'm getting it for Switch to expand my Switch library, but I'm getting it on PlayStation digitally just to get the trophies. Because I am an obsessive boy.
madman.
I am a madman, but it's gonna be great. They should
No.
not have that hard of a completion setting. The platinum should not be that hard to get.
Oh my! I mean, shit. If Spider-Man is really easy to get platinum, I bet a little
Bruh,
horny game
this-
like
It's not a horny game,
Metroidvania,
dude. I'm
gonna have,
telling you,
like,
compared to
dude. Oh my god! I know exactly what the platinum trophy is.
what?
Get to third base.
I swear to God. I swear to God. It's like meet your true love of the night, or some shit like that. It's probably something
It's gonna be
corny.
It's like,
But no.
get married, have a family.
Anyway, like
eat her.
that game is just that game. Moving on from this, that game Romancevania is just another in a long line of successful indie campaigns that have created some of indie game
Hornyvania?
icons. Romancevania.
No, okay, I'm confused. Are you saying Hornyvania or
Romancevania. It is not that hard of a title.
Horvancelania.
It is not that hard of a title.
Okay. Well, we'll agree to disagree. All right.
Oh
Moving
my
on.
god. Anyway, other indie icons that I would like to mention are the ones that have just been getting all the love and praise. Like I love Fury, I love Hollow Knight, I love Shovel Knight, as we previously mentioned. I love this one. Excuse me. This one doesn't seem like a indie game, but for all retrospective purposes, it is. Shantae got her start on the Game Boy Color, but the game kind of became a cult classic by Way Forward, who have done other games like River City Girls, the Mummy game. The only good thing that came out of the Tom Cruise movie was that Mummy game that they made. They're doing a new Ruby game and all this other stuff. But Shantae was their claim to fame, and Shantae has just found this fan base that just loves whenever anything that's related to her, they just buy it up. And they're fantastic platforming games. I have the set on Switch, except for Pirate's Curse, because that game just physically is outrageous. I'm not spending $400 for one game. I'm not doing it. Kiss my ass. I'm not doing it. But I'm trying to think of what other, there's Hollow Knight. Silk Song is a game that people just want Nintendo to announce already, even though it's not in Nintendo's power to do so.
One an independent game. I mean, no, never mind. That's not an independent game, because I'm like, in my mind, it seems like it would be something like that, but then again, it's backed by.
Isn't Developer Digital a indie studio? I think it is.
Hold up. Never mind. I don't think so, but Hellblade, isn't that like by indie studio, Ninja Theory, but they just got bought up by Xbox?
Ninja Theory is what I would call an indie AAA. TW, don't do this to me. Listen, people thought Elden Ring didn't exist, and what are people playing right now?
Oh, I mean, a lot of people are playing it, but then a lot of people are breaking their disc and giving up. So, I mean, there's a difference. Good. Why don't I mean, let me just.
Retro's out there like gaming on it and getting good, bro. Like he's out there trolling. Just get good. It's 2 words. Get good. Like that's.
Well, since we're talking about horny Castlevania, or whatever the hell it is, can I make a horny night?
Horny Knight? What the hell is Horny Knight?
It would be your character, but out there traversing whatever fantasy world it is, protecting the.
I am so sick of this perception that I'm some type of horn dog. Like I'm fucking not. Compared to what's on Twitter, I am a damn saint, sir.
Bro. Oh, so you go to that side of Twitter? Oh, okay.
No, that's not a Twitter comes to me through people that I follow. And I'm like, why are you doing this? You need Jesus.
Okay.
I'm like, why are you doing this? You need Jesus. Jesus Christi, he's right there. He's ready to talk to you, help you heal your soul.
TW wants to know, do you fight with your short sword?
It's a broadsword, thank you.
Oh, so your sword has girth. All right, never mind.
It's a broadsword, thank you.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I definitely think Hellblade I loved, and if you haven't played Hellblade, is such a great game. Play it on Game Pass.
Dark Souls, like Hellblade has that vibe of Dark Souls, but like Blasphemous is a 2D Dark Souls game, but instead of mythology it's based on Judeo-Christian mythology. Like that's nuts. Like it's a Judeo-Christian Dark Souls game, and it's fantastic. I played it I streamed it a while back. It was fantastic. A lot of free DLC coming out for it. That's the other thing. Where AAA games like Cyberpunk and COD want to charge money to play extended shit in their game, indie games are offering free updates that are just that smoke anything that comes out from AAA. Like, bro, fix your game first before you offer. Like, you tell me I need to pay DLC to complete the game. Like, like and it's not just like it's not even just because here's the technicality of it. Like, there's what I would call indie AAA studios, and Hazelight comes to mind. They're the ones that made It Takes Two, which has won 2 Game of the Year awards now. So it's great. This is great. I'm trying to think of some other AAA, like AAA indie studios, as I call them.
I mean, isn't Hades an independent? You know,
Hades indeed is.
and has a lot of respect for it. I mean, I've never played it. I mean, it gives me Diablo vibes, which
Dude,
just like
like,
game.
I now understand why they were so adamant about you being able to, you're able to, because unlike a lot of games, oh, well, if you buy wherever you buy Hades on, you're able to transfer your game to another console if you buy it on another console. And I'm like, okay, why is that? This game is so long. It is so long and it is so difficult.
Hold up? It's like, how long is it? Is it like Witcher 3 long, or is it like
Give me 1 second,
Skyrim long?
It is pretty long. Let me
Because if it's Witcher 3 long, then I'm not even gonna work. It's not even worth downloading. Because I'll be honest, Witcher 3 is unnecessarily long. So long. Fuck.
Like,
I'll be
hold
100
on.
years old and still haven't beat it. I mean, and there's 2 DLCs which are just as long.
Hades, okay, let me put it this way. The main story alone, this is based off of howlongtobeat.com, which is pretty accurate in my as far as I've seen with their statistics. Main story, 21 and a half hours.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Main
That's not too
plus
bad.
extra, which means you do the side quests. You do like some side quests, like maybe, let's say half. 45 and a half hours.
Okay.
If you complete it, like 100% complete it, 95 and a half hours.
Okay, that's nothing, dude. That's nothing. I've put like 70 hours in Witcher 3 and I barely even touched the surface of the story. I don't even do side quests in that. I mean, okay, I did a couple, but I mean, that's chump time. I mean, that's like,
well, to me, that's a commitment because I'm not used to that level of like grinding with that. Like, I played Fallout and I've played
buying that
Persona.
game on PlayStation and Switch for
I-
the trophies. Don't tell me that you are. Come on,
It's a commitment.
right?
You know what? I'm not doing this. What I am going to do, though.
You just said you weren't at that level of commitment. What are you trying to say here, Meta? What are you trying to say here?
But it was weird.
This whole thing, man.
outta
I felt like
here,
an appropriate
bro.
use of Grace Randolph.
Get
Anyway,
outta here, Grace Randolph.
ladies and gentlemen, we have finally got the third member of the usual suspects.
Let's go.
Please welcome Mr. TW. How are you doing today? My favorite nut.
and he screams at me for not. And he screams at me for doing it. Jeez, Jim.
Yes.
Welcome to the
Let's
Jellyfish Club.
let's get this out of the way. Do you have anything to say about Romancevania? Because I am getting so much shit from Black Ops.
Horny game.
It is not a horror.
Protector of the horny.
Can I mail you some water?
Wait, what?
Can I mail you some water?
Can I mail
Why?
you some bath water?
No, I was gonna say because homeboy over here is getting a little too thirsty for us. Golly,
I swear to God. It's gonna be a laugh. That's the entire reason I funded it. I'm like, this is
You know
gonna
what the
be.
worst part is I have to check my finances. If I have the money, I am going to donate to Mina's Kickstarter campaign. And funny enough, that would be the second game I've ever donated money to.
What was the first one?
Shenmue 3.
Oh yeah, you told me that was a that was a fiasco. That's the other thing. That's the other side of indie games. Like
Speaking of which, if you guys want to have some fun, unless of course you're a Shenmue fan, in which case you kind of are a bit of a masochist, please go check out Super Eye Patch Wolf's video on Shenmue 3. It is a man trying to grapple with his,
his demons.
Oh my goodness! It was one of the most amazing things I think I've.
Like, that's the other side of campaigns, though, is that like there's games like Shenmue 3 or the most infamous failed indie campaign is Mighty Number 9. As far as I'm concerned, that is the most failed indie Kickstarter ever.
Most failed
Because-
out of a game that has come out. Yes.
Like Mighty Number 9 promised so much and delivered so little that it's a bargain bin game at this point. And I will eventually have to cover Mighty Number 9 once I cover Mega Man, but I'm waiting till I get Mega Man done before I cover that.
It left the
'Cause-
fans crying like an anime fan on prom night. Like it was a terrible, unfortunate situation.
And like I'm gonna get so much crap. Another one that I wanted to support, but like I didn't know, like I really have just like now started learning how crowdfunding works. But I wanted to support Bloodstain when it first was announced because I thought it looked amazing, and now I have all 3 games physically. Bloodstain is a spiritual successor to Castlevania instead of a parody, and it's fantastic. I love playing them.
Curse of the Moon got a physical release?
Yeah, by Limited Run.
Oh, yeah, you suck. I'm-
I
mean,
have
Limited
Curse,
Run,
I have
want
Curse of the
to.
Moon. I have Curse of the Moon, Curse of the Moon 2, and the main game all physically on PlayStation. And I have
forgot they put out
both.
Curse of the Moon too.
They made a Curse of the Moon too. Yeah.
Yes.
If I just
I
just
am
blowing your-
definitely. Yeah, no, I'm saying. Oh, yeah, no, it's just. I'm also kind of scanning through because I have the Mina Kickstarter page open, so I'm just looking at stuff. And yeah, it like I said in chat, in the same way that kind of Shovel Knight was an NES thing on steroids, this is like a Game Boy Color game on steroids. And it's gorgeous. If you guys have a chance to, even if you want to just go look at the game to see if you want to buy it later, it looks really cool. It's kind of like, I guess if I were to put it into words with regards to aesthetic, it is like Redwall meets Castlevania meets, with regards to camera angle, like the Game Boy Color Zelda games.
Well, again, like they said that this is going to be their Zelda franchise, so
Which I can
that's a
believe.
big statement to make, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with it.
And I hope that they wind up giving the kind of extra content, preferably for free, like they did with Shovel Knight. But yeah, it looks cool, and I'm excited for it. Ooh, this looks pretty.
Shovel Knight was such a gold standard, and again, like Hollow Knight is fantastic, Dead Cells is fantastic, Fury is fantastic. I love what indie games are doing right now and the possibilities that we're seeing. But like we said, like with Shenmue, we're also seeing classic franchises come back, like Shenmue, and this one is gonna like Streets of Rage 4, in all intents and purposes, is an indie game.
Yes, and if you guys want to check out Dead Cells, I highly recommend. Like, as far as before you check the game itself, if you want to get a quick review, I highly recommend Philip Mewson's review. I mean IGN's review, or whatever, the Boomstick Gaming's review. I apologize. Excuse me, a bit of a confusion there.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh no, that was a joke about Philip Mewson plagiarizing the review. But yeah, Dead Cells. It's Dead Cells, for those who don't know, is basically like a roguelike Metroidvania in sort of a, I guess, sort of science fantasy setting, if you want to call it that.
And like the best, the update that just, have you seen like the most recent update? It's so damn cool.
No. There was one game I wanted to play, which I'll talk about in a second, called 20XX, which I've heard was cool.
Yes.
Which I've heard was cool. I'm not big on roguelikes, but it just seemed interesting. But yeah, go ahead and check out talk about the other thing, and then I'll talk about something else cool.
What's going on? What did I miss? Did Meta talk more about horny games?
Oh my god. He does. Black Ops, no.
No bonk stick no bonk stick is required. Speaking of bonk, why has there been no bonk game in a while?
The Dead Cell update, TW, basically includes a lot of other indie mascots, like the character from Blasphemous, the character from Guacamelee.
Oh, okay.
Just a bunch of different indie game characters. Like, let me see if I can find like what franchises are gonna be in this thing, because like it's nuts.
Yeah, and 20XX also apparently has, I didn't know this, has a sequel in early access on Steam.
Okay, cool. I'm
Interesting.
There we go.
Oh, neat.
Characters. Yeah.
The sprites.
Oh, I
the
forgot about
sprites of-
Hyperlight Drifter.
Hyperlight Drifter. That's a game I've wanted to play for so long, and I just have never made time to go download it.
So this is the thing, DW, right? This is the thing. For Dead Cells, there are characters coming from Hollow Knight, Blasphemous, Hyperlight Drifter, Guacamelee, Curse of the Dead Gods, and Skull.
Interesting.
This is like a Smash Bros type of thing with, yeah, dude, like it's nuts. It's have most. I love how everyone has a sword except for the Guacamelee guy who uses his fist. That's just great.
Oh, yeah, and the 30XX, the sprites actually were created by Glauber Kotaki, who is the creator of Rogue Legacy.
Oh wow.
So neato.
Oh yeah, oh geez. Yeah, there's a lot more than I just didn't think of. Like let's like Hyperlight Drifter. But here's the other thing, like indie games don't just have to be about slashing and all that stuff, right? There's games like Stardew Valley and one of my favorite virtual novel indie games, Coffee Talk, where it's literally you're the barista of a coffee shop.
I have that game. I've never played it. It looked interesting.
It's
That's why I
so
downloaded.
soothing. That
Yeah.
the soundtrack literally, like, and I mean this in a good way. I mean this in the most absolutely positive good way possible. I'm listening to the soundtrack and it is so soothing. I'm literally being lulled to sleep. Like I'm like,
Is it like the Minecraft? Is it like in the similar soothing as the Minecraft sound music is?
I wouldn't know because I don't like, I've never listened to Minecraft music like that. But
You never. So wait. I'm talking about when you
Nor
play
have I.
Minecraft, the music that plays in the background, the soothing, calm, and just like.
I think everyone that I've played with has turned that off.
I no, I think this is the time I leave the stream because I honestly just heard, I heard enough.
I don't
I
even have
heard enough.
control over that.
I heard enough.
What do you mean?
How?
I
What
don't have control over that, Black
shit
Ops. It's
did I just
their
hear?
server.
They turned the music off. What the fuck?
I can't help that.
That's not. That's a sin. That's a
It
Minecraft.
may be a sin, but I'm not to blame for the sin.
you are sinners. Sinners.
Look at my sin. I didn't do shit.
Song shame.
Anyway.
Sinners. Sinners
Oh.
to all of you.
Oh God, there's a sinner.
I know. I clicked the when. No,
Let's just talk. Stardew Valley is another one.
he needs Jesus.
The music is fantastic. The gameplay. What is that series that it's based on? Harvest Moon. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Harvest Moon.
What? Oh,
Isn't Stardew Valley?
yeah.
Isn't Stardew Valley like
Yeah.
kind of like a game like Harvest Moon?
Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Which is a whole discussion we could have at some other point than today.
I've never played a Harvest Moon game.
It's not even about. I've never played them either, but the concept of Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons is very interesting. Basically, Natsume got Harvest Moon, the name, and the developers are like the guys working on it actually continued to make games in the Harvest Moon style, and that's how we got Story of Seasons.
Okay.
It's kind of like for those familiar with sports, and for those familiar with sports might know the situation. Like Jimbo, whenever he comes back, I can talk to him about it. No,
I'm
Jimbo,
right
like the situation with the Browns and the Ravens. That's basically the Harvest Moon Story of Seasons split.
Gotcha.
Harvest Moon is the Browns and Story of Seasons is the Ravens.
That's reference I don't get. I'm out of the loop.
It's okay.
Okay. I have to
just
talk
go back
about
to
this
your
one
horny
now.
Sims. It's okay.
I'm gonna go to Among Us now because that is without a doubt one of the best memes ever. Like the whole
Cuphead?
game is just a meme.
Don't forget Cuphead as well.
Cuphead. Oh my God, Cuphead.
Cuphead.
Oh, the Cuphead show is
Spelunky.
amazing.
Cuphead. Spelunky.
Splunky.
Isn't Minecraft an indie game? Speaking of Minecraft, isn't Minecraft an indie game as well? At least when it started off, it was.
Technically, I'll say yes. I wasn't paying attention to the indie scene at that time, so how fast did Microsoft buy Mojang?
Later, way later.
That's
It
the
was at
question.
least a
here.
couple of years, I'd say. I'd ballpark. I could be wrong, but it's also been a long. Well, think about it. Minecraft's been out for what, almost 10 years at this point.
It's been
It's
out
been-
for
yeah, it's-
way longer. Than
It's been a
10 years.
decade.
I mean, I was playing that in middle
Time with
school
Goose Game.
way before.
What?
I've been playing Minecraft for a long ass time, but I mean, I'm gonna look up when Minecraft came out.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's a game I gotta play. I'm just looking at.
Ow. I was 10 years old. It's been out for a decade.
would
yeah.
you count TW? Would you count Developer Digital as an indie studio?
Castle Crashers.
Castle Crashers is definitely an
I
indie
don't
game.
know. Is
Super
Devolver owned by anybody?
I don't think so, and I'm looking it up right now because I don't think they are.
Would
Devolver-
Limbo and Don't Starve count as well?
Yes,
Okay.
those are indie games too. Uh,
What was it? There's
Yeah. They're an indie game company. So in that case,
and then there's also
oh,
Grab
oh,
On.
oh. Hold on. I want to look up who made this before I say it because it'll make Jimbo's day. Hold on, who made this?
Stop. I swear to God.
Oh, I didn't know Devolver made. Oh, they did the
Developer is a fantastic game studio, by the way. They
I'll
made
cry.
so many good games.
Devolver did the port of the HD remaster of like the first couple Serious Sam games.
Yeah, they're also doing a game that I'm looking forward to called Trek to Yomi, which is like Ghost of Tsushima but 2D.
Track the Yomi. Yes, I saw.
It's gonna be
was
fantastic.
that a
Shadow
State
Warrior
of Play?
3, dude. Like I have the first, I pre-ordered that. Like Shadow Warrior 1 and 2 are amazing. I've been playing a little bit of Shadow Warrior 1. It's fantastic.
I mean, Among Us has made a lot of money and has been one of the more recent popular indie games, but Valheim was also a hugely accredited indie game. And I've seen a little gameplay on it, but the gameplay I've seen, it looks very, very cool.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say this since I believe I am correct.
We'll find out.
Payday 2 is an indie game.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Payday
Excuse me?
2 is an indie game, Black Ops.
It didn't. Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Because it was made by so many different.
Because Overkill wasn't owned by anybody at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you
Payday
guys.
3 is coming, by the way. Payday 3 is
Dude,
coming.
I mean, hopefully they'll actually make some the gunfights actually like. Dude, okay, that's my only complaint about Payday 2. As the gunfights and just overall using guns it's so weird. It's so weird. I get the heist game, but why is the gun gameplay so weird?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
Overkill Software is the developer of it, and they're gonna be making Payday 3. Yeah, Payday is absolutely a
It's a great franchise.
Indie game. Payday 3. Funny enough, is rumored to come out next year, but with delays and everything, it might come out in 2024.
I mean,
And also,
I love.
what was
no, I mean, they better
was the
make
thing?
Payday 3 because I mean that's the thing that I'm worried about, like with newer games, just like newer movies, when they try to like recapture the audience from an older game or perception or older franchise, such as like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when they try to bring it back and bring a new adaptation of it or a new game to the franchise, I'm afraid that they lose their value and lose what made the other games so popular. I mean, you look at the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, utter dog shit. But I'm worried about but I'm
Thanks
just
for
worried
putting
that
it mildly.
I mean, you look at Payday 3. I honestly totally forgot that I saw reports about that like a while ago. But I really hope that they capture some of the aspects that fans really loved, and just oh man, I'm just worried. I just been worried because I mean, look at all these major franchises that have been constantly making more and more games. I mean, of course, God of War is the exception because it came out and it's absolutely amazing. I'll say that. Like after beating it,
Yeah.
it's absolutely amazing. But
So Yeah, I sent a link for another Kickstarter, which looks gorgeous.
I'm just looking at all the games Developer Digital has made. Like, oh my god, it is a beautiful, like they did Enter the Gungeon. They are responsible for the Gungeon series, as well as Gris, which I have Gris physically on Switch. They did The Messenger. The Messenger is a fantastic,
Did you say
beautiful
Grift?
homage. What is it? Gris?
Grifters?
Gris. Oh my god.
No, it's okay. I mean, we can agree to disagree, but I think you said Grift.
What in the hell is that icon? Anyway, they're also responsible for the Serious Sam series, Absolver, Ruiner. Like, these games are great. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find. Oh, they're also responsible for the Hotline Miami games, which those were
Chris.
very popular when they came out.
Oh my! Was it not on like 360?
Yeah, like they also did again. Like they did the Serious Sam games. Like all the Serious Sam games are on here. Jesus Christ! They're the ones responsible for Ollie Ollie, the new game that came out, in Ollie Ollie 2.
That's a weird
so
name.
The third game better be called Ollie Oxenfree.
Oxenfree, funny enough, is another indie game that's fantastic.
I forgot about Oxenfree.
Oxenfree is amazing. Like I have so many indie games physically. That's the other thing. Like
you don't say.
Limited Run Games does a lot of indie games physically, and I had like that's what most of my Switch library is just indie games.
Yeah.
Like Celeste. Like I have never
Is
touched...
Wii Sports considered indie game, or is it because
No.
it's Nintendo?
It's Nintendo.
I'm just okay. Can I just express to you some extreme frustration when seeing stuff about the new Wii Sports? I'll take this only moment. Dude, that game looks all day. That's oh my god. So my point being about Payday 3, because what made Payday 2 and Payday 1 so popular were certain aspects of that. Well, are they gonna pull a Wii Sports Switch edition? Are they gonna pull a Switch Sports? I hope that they won't.
No.
Switch Sports. Oh god,
like
dude,
Black
oh
Ops.
God,
Like let me explain, dude. Like for Wii Sports, like for the sports game by Nintendo, they decided to go in a different direction that no one likes. But for Payday 3, they are going to basically not. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think they're just going to improve upon what made Payday 2 great, fix the things that people had a problem with.
What they would do with the Switch Sports? Oh,
No. Because with the Switch Sports, it's just a compilation of game. It's literally like 3 of them are fucking ping pong. Except it's like one is like, using your whole body in volleyball. The other is actual ping pong. And then there's tennis, which is just big ping pong.
I literally just played Wii Sports the other day.
Boxing
I
is
was
great.
killing it in bowling. I was killing it in baseball. Except that of course that Matt kept shitting on me. He's the only one who scored a home run against me, so I still stand that Matt's a bitch. But
I'm gonna try to pull this. I'm gonna try to pull this up. The TW sent me. Oh, that's
it's a
funny.
Kickstarter. No, the
I'm
Kickstarter. It's gorgeous.
See, that's another.
And if you check out the motion there, if you check out the play, if you click play, I'm not sure if hopefully everything's good.
Hopefully, my live stream won't shit on me.
Let's find out. I just want
Can we hear?
Yeah, you're fine. Because I found this recommended in the Mina one.
I'll turn down the volume a bit just so we can hear it.
How gorgeous that is.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get this.
Oh yeah, and by the way, this game, developers, Squid Shock, 2 dudes.
2 people are making this.
2 people.
God, look at this. Like,
it's like a Metro. It's like an Okami Metroidvania.
I want to pause and just point out their goal was $35,000. They have made $141,000, and they have 4 days left.
That's
because of
honestly
it,
great.
because of it, it's getting a Switch port.
Beautiful!
Awesome.
I'm getting it on Switch.
That was one of the stretch goals.
I just want to say that's
Where are
actually
the stretch goals?
awesome.
Hold on, where are the stretch goals? I
So
want
just
to
tell
see.
me, TW, that 2 people made this.
Oh,
2
wow.
people made this.
Oh, look at this
Attack on
inspiration!
Titan wow.
Woo!
Those are that's like indie game galore.
Peak fiction all around.
No,
I
but I
love it.
mean, so hold on. I mean, TW, did you say 2 people made this game?
Squid Shock Studios apparently from their page on Kickstarter from Bull here.
Oh, that's
Apparently
cool.
they're 2
I actually
people.
want this.
Oh my god! See, that's
I want
amazing.
this poster.
Just as
That
a heads up,
poster
there's
is
nothing.
fire.
There's no option for a physical game as yet. They're hoping
That
to
just
do so in the
shows-
Music
future.
sheet. It's a
That-
music sheet. I love
Yeah.
when they do stuff like this. Okay, let's see. Okay.
That just shows the quality and just like how like
Oh
talented some
my
people are.
god.
That like you would think that's like you would think that is like something like a whole team would work on, but 2 people making that is
35K was
incredible
funded.
talent.
Yeah.
Switch
so
port.
35K is fully funded. 45 Nintendo Switch port. 47 cinematic mode. That's gonna look beautiful. New animated intro with music. Boss rush mode. Trial of the
Tentaihana.
Tentaihana. I'm gonna learn how to. I gotta learn how to speak Japanese sooner. or
I
later.
do too.
New hardcore platforming gauntlet. That's gonna be basically get good mode. Musical Mayhem.
85K.
Sheet music add-on plus live now original soundtrack expansion lo-fi remix. I love lo-fi music.
Plus a
I
retro,
love lo-fi music, bro. I'm gonna end up backing this thing.
plus a
retro
retro chiptune
chiptune.
EP.
Retro chiptune. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
fund all these.
cool! That's awesome. I didn't notice that one of the stretch goals is gonna have new team members. Nice.
Speed up the dev process, more animations plus art, more levels of feature. Yeah, this makes sense, dude. They're at 125K. The new stretch goal is 150. If they get 25, if they basically hold on.
How far they got to go? Another 30K.
Are these backers? Are these backers? Or are these just like money?
What? Oh,
150.
those are that's money. That's dollars.
Okay. 150,000. So extended post game. I hope it reaches its goal. How much? It's at.
Plus.
Oh yeah, all it needs is another like $20,000, and
No, it needs $9,000 because it's 150K. It's 141,523 by your estimates.
But to get the 175, it's more.
175 is the question marks. The new game. Plus
yeah.
and
We don't know what
stuff
the stretch goal is. I also want to point out that like we're talking about like old series coming back through Kickstarter. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger is one, and Cal the Kangaroo is one.
What?
So what?
Did you just tie the Tasmanian Tigers getting a Kickstarter?
You know, Ty the Tasmanian Tigers had ports to Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation via Kickstarter.
Oh, neat.
I have the first one on my PlayStation, digitally, of course, but still.
Very cool.
Ty 2 is coming. They're basically trying to port all the Ty games to modern consoles, which is fantastic. They've been on Steam for the longest time.
Yeah.
But that's just a platforming mascot. And so is Cal the Kangaroo. Like, we're just seeing, oh my God, we are seeing such a resurgence with indie games. Like, that's the best part about it. Like, indie games is no longer just like an original IP like Owlboy, which that is also a great game, by the way.
If you want an interesting thing, you should check out. This is for Chad as well. Just check out like videos on the development of Owlboy. It's really interesting to see how it basically spanned a console generation because it was like one guy working on the game for so long.
And that's the
seeing
thing.
How
like
things have changed and whatnot. It's really interesting.
Another thing that's changed is the industry's perspective on indie games as a whole, because at first it was like the industry didn't even acknowledge them, and then you have Xbox, Microsoft, and PlayStation all trying to not just acknowledge but try to get some indie games exclusive. Like Sifu Sifu is an indie game.
And isn't that game really hard?
It's really hard, but it's really satisfying.
It looks great, by the way. Which I mean, like that's great.
I'm
love
getting that
even
busy.
now. I love even now that indie games are so prominent in our game community, in the gaming sphere community, stuff like that. That still allows people to create independent projects and stuff like that. That's not associated with either a console studio or just a regular major studio. I mean, I love that there's still indie companies and games coming out, and it's not all being bought up by either Microsoft or PlayStation, and it's becoming a exclusive. I mean, I love. I mean,
like Ember Labs is another one. Kenna Bridges Spirits was an indie game too. And speaking of indie games, like this one is made in China right now. Be made in China. That Son of Wukong game. Please tell me I've seen footage of that Wukong game. Oh, I gotta pull it up for Black Ops. Just
Son of Wukong.
I thought you were gonna say Son of Kong. I'll be like, that's already a movie.
Oh,
dude, yeah, that game. Black Myth Wukong.
oh yeah, I've seen it. Black Myth.
TW's just is not impressive.
No,
Now
I'm not impressed. I'm just trying to make sure I'm following it to the right
No,
place.
I'm just messing with you, man. I was about to be like,
Oh,
total
it's like
3D immersive next gen game. I sleep. 2D Japanese art inspired indie game. Red Eyes. But
it is a Souls-like inspired by Journey to the West.
Here we go. I'm gonna mute. I'm not gonna have any music playing. But basically, Black Ops. This is what we're talking about. This is Son of Wukong. This is an indie game, mind you. This is all an indie game. Again, I'm not having any music play. But anyway, fuck it. I'll play this a little bit.
唱什么命不由天，却不信自己才是天命之选。
He's
可悲的取经人呐、只要心中
and all right, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, just so we can get some actual gameplay going. Here we go. Some actual gameplay going.
This is just evidence of how much skill small studios have.
Bro, look at also this is Unreal Engine 5. Look at the snow physics.
That's what I was about. Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you talking about snow? Like this is some real skill.
Really nice.
That just honestly that just goes to show that Unreal 5 and those Unreal Engine shit is just honestly
Dude,
way
Unreal
too
Engine
wild.
5 is going to change the game for video games.
And
Also,
who created Unreal Engine though? That's the question.
Epic.
Epic?
Epic.
And
well,
also
guess what?
Not just video games, but the way things are going, it's going to change things for movies and television as well.
I definitely agree with that. 'Cause I bet that they're eventually that the two are gonna mix.
Oh, they already have. Lucasfilm was using Unreal 5 for some of the CG elements on both Book of Boba Fett and, far as I understand it, Mando Season 2.
I would not be
Look at
surprised
that!
because the special effects
Hold
are
on.
amazing.
It's still there.
Hold on.
It's still there.
Rewind. Play this again.
It's still
He
there.
slashed the snow, and
the
it's
snow
still
stays
there.
separated.
Oh my god!
Okay, that's great. That is such great. Dude, in games when that happens, it literally just disappears and goes back to the
it
regular.
disappears after a few
This
moments.
is still
It's like
there.
how I
That's insane.
felt. It's like how I felt watching, because I was watching a Forbidden West clip online, or I think RJ had retweeted something, and I couldn't believe it was
Is
gameplay.
the circle still gonna be there? Is the circle still gonna be there? Let's see if it's gonna be on fire. Is it gonna be on fire? Let's see.
I want to see if you can see grass in there.
Oh, it's still on fire!
This is what I'm saying, though. This is how far indie games have come since
Oh
like
my
the early to
gosh.
mid 2000s.
Okay, this just looks amazing. This looks amazing.
It's easier for people to get. It's easier for people to get access to the materials now too. We've got better computers that people can access outside of traditional workstations and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's much easier to get the stuff. The licenses can be pricey, but they're still relatively easy to access, especially something like Unity, for example. Which Unity is going to probably start looking a heck of a lot better because
Oh yeah.
who owns?
Head again.
They own Weta now.
Like, look at this.
Oh, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for
Take my
Asian
money.
style dragons. So
You know what?
the
Take
dragons
my money.
period.
Take my money.
Yo, this game is still. Here's the thing, Black Ops. This game is still in development.
Please don't tell me it's gonna be like Cyberpunk being development.
Cybermonk.
hell.
Cybermonk.
Shut up.
I like
Coming
that. No,
new.
I like that. That's a cool name.
Coming new to Night City.
But
And the
no,
first
like,
ever
that's
DLC, Cybermonk.
That's funny.
Dude, I
Um,
know. Have you done that side mission with the monk where he takes you to like a BD and it's like very spiritual and very chill?
Not yet. Not
Oh my
yet.
god,
You could-
they
you
could
could
literally
kinda
do that.
something-
They could
but-
literally do that.
And as far as Cybermonk, well, think about like the Baalmar monks from Star Wars, right? Like in case you were wondering, like that little that robot spider thing looking thing in Book of Boba and in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
That's a person in that jar. Basically, the Baalmar monks have feel that in order to achieve the sort of appropriate enlightenment that they're looking for, they actually transcend their bodies and put their brains into this jar that's moved around by these spider-like bodies. So I could see like saying that the physical form is I could see some sort of spiritualism, cyber spiritualism, or whatever you want to call it, where your body is a limitation, and things like like the way that the internet's gone and like the metaverse, if you'll pardon the expression, things like that can allow you to achieve some sort of higher enlightenment or something along those lines, to be able to and using like mods like they have in Cyberpunk, I think is I think it'd be something cool to do if they ever did something narratively like that.
Like, I looked at the clip, Black Ops. I looked at the bottom for that Wukong thing. That was in Unreal Engine 5 at 4K, 60 FPS, and this game will also support NVIDIA's ray tracing.
Ooh, pretty.
This game is going, to quote Angry Joe, that look good.
The developer is Game Science, according to Wikipedia. They're planning to release it next year. They're hoping to release it for PC and mainstream consoles, as well as like selling it as a one-time purchase with possible DLCs. And
Oh my God.
yeah.
Honestly, man, I'm
Also,
gonna call
what
it if
date
this
was that?
game.
What date was that video?
This was damn, where'd it go? Damn, where'd it go? Hold on. It's from 6 months ago.
Okay, so that's newer than what's listed here. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's
6 months ago was August, right? So
yeah,
so that's
I
about
think.
12 minutes, right? Should be about
Yeah.
12 minutes. Yeah.
12 minutes. Yeah, that's the Unreal Engine 5 trailer. There's a lot of other trailers, but I mean, like, there's two that go back a year ago. Interesting. But yeah, if this game can live up to what we're seeing in these trailers, I absolutely guarantee it'll win Gotti. I believe it would.
It'll be 2023, right? So what's your competition?
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
And-
that's major competition right there.
And I mean, the only other game that I know that I'm excited for next year is Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. That's Spider-Man 2. That's it.
Seriously? No, I'm thinking of that Flash. And seriously?
Hold
Why
up,
don't
are
you
you
just
not?
mail me the bullet?
I was about to say not next year. I'm talking about like we also got God of War Ragnarok coming out sometime this year.
Well, that's this year though. Unless it comes out late,
I know.
just late enough. So here's what they did for Cyberpunk, right? So this is why Cyberpunk wasn't available or wasn't in the 2020 Game Awards, but it was in 2021's.
Shouldn't have been in either.
I digress. But the reason it wasn't
I
was
haven't played it. I'm just being a putz.
the reason it was though was because of the release date that it came out. So these are other games that are coming out next year. Oh my god. Okay, so
Is it another
Pragmata-
dating sim?
Shut up. Pragmata, which is going to be that Capcom exclusive PlayStation game, which looks nuts. Black Myth, obviously. Dragon Age 4. Alan Wake 2. The Wolf Among Us 2. The Wolf Among Us 2. Like, so there could be some competition. There could be some competition.
No, Wolf Among Us, I've not played that game, but one thing I want to start cracking into, because I have the first volume next to me, is the source material for the Wolf
Fables.
Among Us. Fables. Which, if you haven't like even thought about reading it, it's a really interesting concept. It's like it's
Rest in peace,
almost
Vertigo.
R.I.P. in peace. Yeah, it's they should have done what they did when the New 52 started in 2011. What they should have done was what they did at the time with Vertigo, was to move their creator-owned material to Vertigo. I think would have been great, and that way you can use. And now with Black Label, what better time to bring Vertigo back, right? But that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, I mean, like they moved it from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, which probably would have taken a hell of a lot of effort. But yeah, like Payday 2 is also going to, like, Payday 3, like we said, it's coming out next year as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're going to be living in even though like a lot of crap's going on around the world, we're going to be living in a golden age of games again. Like it's going to be great. Indie games are going to be a part of that.
I mean, the economy's gonna be doing good, but everyone's gonna be broke as shit.
Listen, where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna play. Listen,
I mean, I can always pour at the corner, so I mean, I'm always fine on money.
If you give me $5, I'll give you 5 minutes.
Sucky, sucky, Timbucky.
Oh my God, that ain't gonna fly in Kentucky. But
and if you guys get this stream taken down, that would be very unlucky.
Oh, that would be. I would get fired. Get fired for sure.
Well, I was trying to continue.
This is the name. This is the name of the publisher for Wukong, Game Science Interactive Tech Co. GSITC.
It's like I could imagine, as an interview. Hi guys, it's Theo McKay here with Game Informer. I'm here sitting down with the folks from
But no, like this game, Wukong is like the antithesis of where like indie games have come from. Like we started with just a few pixels on screen with Fez, which Fez, by the way, was revolutionary. It's so much
You
fun.
seemed so confused when I put that emoji in the chat.
I was like, where the hell? I didn't get it at the time. I did not understand that you were talking about the Phil Fish. I didn't understand.
That's what it was about. I didn't even
it's just
Phil
Phil
Fish.
created Fez.
You little mind son of a gun.
Phil Fish, and then like he was just, like the fans harassed him for Fez 2, and he was like, Fez 2 is not happening. It's like, all right, you're just hurting yourself.
He yeeted himself from the industry after that.
Like, funny enough, the same way that the voice actor for Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy yeeted himself out of the voice acting industry. I'm not kidding. That's an actual fact.
What was? I gotta go look that up. The sound of it. Damn.
But anyhow, like
Philippe Poisson was
But yeah, I'm just like indie games have come so far, and we have a long way to go. I'm just so glad that they offer an alternative to when the AAA games industry wants to throw crap at us. Like the indie game industry is just like, I got you, man. You want a good open world story with fantastic gameplay and characters? Here's 20 of them. Thank you. I won't go hungry. There's a picture that I have on my phone that represents what indie games are to some people. It's just like it's like a picture of a little girl eating a loaf of bread.
Which Ed was it?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. Samuel Vincent.
Yeah, Samuel Vincent left the voice acting industry because of how hard it was to get jobs as a voice actor.
Samuel Vincent, you guys might know. You ever watch Gundam Seed? He's Athrin Zala.
There you go.
He's one of Athrin was such a cool character, and what else? I know him from a bunch of stuff because he's Canadian, like Martin Mysteries. He's Martin on that show, and
I love Martin Mysteries.
He's Martin.
I loved it.
That
was a Nicktoons show.
Stormhawks. He was in
Stormhawk. I'm not going to do that. Don't do that, BTW. I can have a whole stream about Stormhawks. That
There's
show
also Crypto in Crypto the Superdog.
And we're done here because that show is trash.
You don't like Crypto the Superdog?
Why do you think I'm not looking forward to the movie?
I think I know what will just set TW over the edge.
TW over the edge?
I mean, oh, sorry, I meant you. Sorry. Meta over the edge.
It does not, because I am restraining myself.
Just let it go, man.
No, I'm not. But
Dating some horny games.
Oh my god, dude. If you think that You know what? You almost made me catch myself in 4K. I'm not gonna do this for you, Black Ops. Not on screen.
Dude, I
Not
was so there. I was.
Let me
that
tell you
close,
something.
dude.
When I have to review the Soren Kagura series, then you can call me a simp.
Horny Sim Gabe.
TW, please
What?
tell me you understand that's the series I'm talking about.
Sen and Kaguya?
Serena Kagura.
Oh, it's Sen and Kaguya. Okay. Let's see.
Like,
what we got here.
Kagura!
Oh,
Look, those
okay.
are horny games. Those are horny games. I can't, dude. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a fun
Okay,
time.
yeah, I know this.
It'll be
series.
great for
I'm
you.
vaguely
I mean, if Batman
vaguely
won't
familiar
stream
with
it,
this
but I mean,
series.
he'll definitely
Oh,
talk
no, I'll
about
stream it. I don't care. I have no shame.
Okay, we need to have an
I
actual
just
camera on
looked at
Meta.
the cover
because-
for the first game.
Hold on, can you send the link? Can you send the link for like the game? I need to see
I'm gonna
this.
put this on the stream. Ty is gonna get this demonetized if
That's
I
why
do.
I'm not. That's why we're not putting it on the stream. I'm just showing.
Oh, we can
I'm
show
just
it like
showing Jimbo
we can
and
show when we
Gambit.
go off
Oh
the
my
air.
god!
That's the cover.
Shit. Oh my god!
That's
And
the
with
cover.
that, okay.
Dude, that's a
Bringing ourselves back down. We're bringing ourselves back down. I think we've had a good talk.
No.
I think
What
we've
is that poster?
Black Ops.
So
Black
you're telling
Ops.
me that's in the middle of the mix between
Black
Super
Ops.
Mario Bros? Imagine you're
Black
shopping
Ops.
as a young kid and
Black
you're trying to look
Ops.
for Super Mario Bros.
Black
And then right next to it is Cigarette Kagura first.
Black
Just
Ops.
see that.
Bro. First off, is this on PS4? It is on PS4. Great.
No. No.
It's Japanese, of course. It's going to be on PS4.
Of course it's gonna be on
that is
PS4. When it came out
not
on PS4. It
Dude,
came out in 2018. No, 2019.
that
The first
needs to
game.
be
The first game
censored.
came out in 2011.
Oh, but no, this
'Cause they-
particular game came out in 2019 on PS4 in North America. Anyway, I think we've had a positively amazing, fun discussion about indie games. Final thoughts. I'm gonna go around. I'll start with Black Ops. Final thoughts on the indie game genre as a whole, and where do you see it going from here? And are you excited for any of the indie games that we have talked about that are being brought up?
Okay, well, first of all, I just had to get over what I just saw. Thank
Okay,
you,
yeah,
DW.
take
But,
a
no,
breath. That's
I
not
did
even the
just take a
worst
breath.
one.
I took a breath, okay?
That's not. Black Ops.
Hold up. That's not even the worst one.
That's not even the worst one.
You got me right now.
Oh,
Okay. No, but like I'm really excited
God.
that at the current place indie games are at, and it's really great seeing like the quality of these indie games and like how far they've come in terms of just development. And because like game we just saw that TW posted, 2 developers made that game and it looks absolutely like an amazing game. It's incredible, and I hope that they reach their 175K goal. I hope they get all the money that they want and need because they deserve it, because that game looks amazing. And there's a lot of games that I'm really excited for. The one that we just saw, the Cyberkong or Cybermonk
The
game.
Wukong?
Yeah. That game looks amazing, and that's just like, man, for that to be an indie game, that is insane. That is insane. And I think Unreal Engine 5 is definitely gonna be implemented in a lot more games, and like TW
Oh yeah,
said,
it already
movies.
is.
It's gonna be
It's being implemented. There was like a big. That's why it was such a big deal for like the PS5 tech demo using Unreal Engine 5. Is that like
yeah.
PlayStation 5, dude? Black Ops. We're in for a treat when PS5 games are fully like on PS5, no PS4 version. Oh, we're gonna see some good shit. We're gonna see some.
I bought a
magnificent
PS5.
shit.
I'm all ready for it. I mean, did you play the Matrix demo for the
That
Unreal
Matrix
Engine
demo
5?
was okay. It showed me the potential of what Unreal Engine 5 has to offer.
Yeah,
I did
that's
not
basically what
care
it's
for Keanu Reeves and whatever her name is. I don't care about your narration. Let me just
That-
play the
yeah, that-
demo.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that was cool because it kind of intermixed real stuff with that, and it's kind of talking about the Matrix and stuff like that. But the gameplay was actually really fun, and seeing like the different layers that make up the whole city that you're able to play in. The realistic car crashes. I mean, the steering was pretty shit, but I mean, there's so much potential with Unreal Engine 5, and it's honestly incredible. Like going back to like when I was younger, playing 360 games, Xbox games, PlayStation games, like the very first PlayStation games. Going like this, like we've made so many steps in gaming and just overall technology. It's incredible that we got to this point where we're playing games that look so real. The detail on the faces, clothing, just there's buildings
Heck,
have so much detail.
I watched a bit of an Elden Ring stream yesterday, and like this isn't even Unreal 5, but like seeing what you can do now with your model, like and seeing
Compared to
all of
Dark Souls, oh my god, it's so much.
I was watching because I watched Chad Brooks over at Shadowversity basically like breaking down his the face of his model, like actually like going into fine detail, and I'm like, I was surprised just how much detail that there was available, and I think that's a really cool thing that they can actually do that in game, and that if developers want to create a character, I mean, heck, just from what I've seen from, again, I'm not sure if it's Unreal 5, but like what Aloy looks like in Forbidden West, and seeing all the models, and for not just her but the other characters, I'm surprised how just phenomenal that looks. And then the experience, which I know JP and I shared during the Game Awards, when everybody was here, and it was the Hellblade 2 trailer, and I was just
we all were just in shock.
Like, that's gameplay.
Well, that's also under a Microsoft budget, mind you.
Yeah, but it's just like it's just cool to see what's available to people with time and money on their hands.
Technically, Double Fine was an indie studio before Microsoft bought them, and Psychonauts 2 was supposed to be an indie title. We're in for such a treat. Like, indie games are going to continue to be a part of the gaming atmosphere, the gaming culture, and I think their influence is just going to continue growing to where, this is going to sound ironic, I think that the principles that are in indie games will hopefully eventually be transported back into the AAA games industry, to where we'll get passion projects from AAA game studios, or those people will just move on to AAA game studios and be able to make bigger and better games. Well, they'll turn their studios into AAA game studios and make bigger and better games, because I don't think their passion will ever die out, really.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of The Games That Made Us. I want to thank my guest, Black Ops NTW, and I'm going to let them go ahead and tell everyone where they can find them at. Black Ops, you start, my good sir. Where can people find you at?
Well, if you look at my panel's nipples right here, you can see where my YouTube is at, Black Ops JMB01. And if you look right below his sternum, a little bit right of and below his nipple, you will see the Twitter and Twitch logo, which is obviously Black Ops JBs. And also, it's the same thing for my TikTok. I have not updated this, so I mean, I would probably make a meme out of this, but I mean, this is fine like it is right now. I don't know where I put the TikTok symbol. I think I might put it in. I might edit this to kind of censor Darkseid's monstrous nipples, but I mean,
but right now,
anyways, yeah, that's
right now, Jimbo's just living in the moment. Speaking of moment, vote for Zack Snyder's Justice League for #Oscars cheer moment.
Or you can vote for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Which
okay, we get it. Oh man, I mean, looking at all those,
or Endgame,
dude.
I'm just having.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's that whole. We all know who's gonna probably win. We all know who's probably gonna win.
Who?
Cinderella.
Oh no! I'm talking about the moment. Yeah, that's all they can. I mean, most likely, I think the Flash scene will win because Gerald spammed it. Like,
that's what I was about to say. If you want to see
spamming it,
Snyder fans cry, you vote for No Way Home. And if you want to see Spider-Man fans cry of happiness, you will vote. I will probably do a live reaction.
I mean, okay, but I'll be honest. Like, I'm comparing all the different scenes. Like, the Flash scene was really cool, but honestly, like, a cheer moment. I don't know if that's like a credibly cheer moment.
It absolutely was. No, what the real cheer moment was for theaters. was Tobey
Endgame.
Maguire coming through that portal.
Well,
I think
what
the Endgame
was,
scene was
before we- yeah.
way. I think Endgame scene will win. I mean, that's just my opinion. I would definitely do Endgame because that scene was absolutely wild. And
What
in
what
my
scene was it
theory,
when all the
Yes.
the Avengers showed up?
Portals, yeah. The
Yeah.
portals is what they call
and
it.
then
Oh,
Cap
okay.
finally grabs the Thor's hammer and goes Avengers Assemble. That scene was incredible.
Without
thought
getting
it was-
cut off by a black screen, Sopranos style. Thank you, Joss Whedon.
What?
In Avengers Age of Ultron, he goes,
Oh, that was-
Avengers! And he cuts to black, and I'm like, did they just Sopranos me from hearing his catch? Like, his... I'm done. Worst movie ever.
Well, I think they were setting it. They were
Dude.
setting it up. Anyways, we're getting a little crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll let TW, where can the fine folks find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Reddit at TWMK34 as listed in the Chiron, and I'm going to be popping over in chat over to our friend, the ambassador over at Ambassadorial Wing, is doing a retro review tonight on 1982's Blade Runner. So if you guys have thoughts or enjoyment about that particular not cyberpunk world, but dystopian future world, I highly recommend heading on
Sci-fi
over there
noir.
and giving them some love.
All right, everyone, please leave. You're not welcome here anymore. Go home.
I'd say it's sci-fi noir, TW, personally.
That sounds about right. That's
My uncle and I were talking about it the other night. We're like, no, it's not cyberpunk per se. It's more sci-fi noir. Now, 2049 is cyberpunk. Absolutely. Anyway, all right. Well, that's going to do it, folks. If you want to support the channel, please like, share, and subscribe to the Pop Culture Corner. Like I said, this is not the only show I'm going to be doing for the Pop Culture Corner. You can catch me tomorrow night around the same time, same channel, where I will be doing another show for Ty. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This has been a fun conversation. I hope to have another fun conversation tomorrow. But yeah, guys, and of course, if you want to follow me on my channel, Into the Metaverse, I am, again, I'm working on an update video to explain like what content's going to be coming to that channel specifically now that this stuff is going to be over here. You can also follow me on Twitter at The Most Meta. I'm on there quite frequently, and I'm willing to strike up a conversation about basically almost anything. So just DM me or at me, and we can get going on that. But yeah, until then, guys, thank you all for joining. And remember, we do it. Hold on. I'm not about to screw this up because I almost did.
Screw it up.
Okay. Remember, we do it for you, and we do it for the culture.
Thank you.